like silent, because sometimes like that's the issue. Like apart from like maybe the first 10, 15 minutes of the stream, and then
Yeah.
it's just like kind of silent until someone joins. Maybe like usually Sleepy, he'll join WhatsApp, and I'll speak. I won't notice him leave, and then he gets me on like a wee 10, 15 minute like conversation spree with myself, and then fucking someone else will join. Yeah, I mean, oh, how's it going, buddy, or something, and I'll speak to them. They'll bounce. It's just, but like when it's
Rotation.
whereas when it's an actual cunt like yourself, you know what I mean, or if, like there's no one there, I don't speak for some reason, because it's how it's hard to like
Feels
constantly
weird,
have.
right?
It's like I'm a lot better at it now, like than I was, but like it's just not the best. See, Superhuman says I was listening to you chat more than fighting.
Yeah, I do that shit, especially when I'm like watching shit. I'll just throw on the shit in the background, just carry on.
Bro, like, mate, this is I'm not one to say like I've got like ADHD and all that push, but this is when you know I've got like this is how I know I do have that shit. Because bro, like I'm listening to music, I'm chatting shit, I'm playing UFC, fucking, you know what I mean? But this is how it's supposed to be, mate. Eh? Like
Hey,
you
baby.
got to have fucking fun with your life. Nah, bro,
Yeah.
thank you. You're making me I have to work on. You've showed me holes in my game that not a lot of other people would show me off, like the straight first fight, man.
Yeah. That was some really cool fights, Leafy.
Right? What division, bro? Like
Oh,
I am
sorry, bro.
rolling whilst you're choosing all the
I'm
shots.
rolling too.
Aye. Like
Sorry, bro. Yeah, Hayes has been a prick. I got a dog and yeah.
but aye, man, like yeah, Sleeper, bro, you made me work like a fucking like a dog, man. Like none of the fights I would say were easy. Like the Anderson Silva Bisping one, I got a really good start with the body shots. That's the only reason I felt like that was the easiest match I had against you.
Huh?
But
I don't know.
in all things considered, bro, you've like won majority of the rounds. I was just like good. I'm just good with my shot selection and now.
Yeah, like the crazy ass, like he had like I think it was on the second fight before the last. I remember seeing him have like I think it was like a full combination. Like he was like you hit him with something and then he just said, "All right, bro, I've had enough of taking this." He starts walking at you and I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair."
Yeah, because he knows like see if he sits at range. Like this is the beautiful thing about when you fight someone enough times. You know if you sit at range, you're just gonna get ate up in that range. So you're like, fuck this shit. I'd rather get knocked out like marching forward than marching back.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately, I just march back. Like I don't know. I need to really try and beat that shit out of me because I march back to try and gauge range where I should be trying to push my opponent back to get my range. You know.
Yeah, I got the opposite issue. I can't stop throwing shit. Like, I just can't stop throwing shit. I don't know what it is. Because it's constantly, like, I'm just constantly having things go in my head where it's like jab, jab, straight, hook, hook, hook,
Mm.
straight, hook. It's like, and it's my brain just like trying to pick shots for me, so I'm just selecting the first one that always comes up.
See, mine's is like completely different. Eh? Like I'm waiting for the to see what where my opponent's like overextended, and I'm like, oh, I've got you, bang. Like
Hmm?
that's how I'm playing it. It's like it's
Yeah, what?
insane.
Oh,
Like
oh.
I'm just like waiting for you to make that mistake for me to hit like to capitalize on it, and then I'll try and like, but like the whole way through, I'm just thinking body shots, and I can't be obvious with the body shots, so I have to be
Oh, babe.
careful. Nah,
Sorry,
bro.
baby.
I don't know why he does. Well, I don't know why he doesn't, but he should. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone should. If you sit and play games, mate, I generally feel you should at least try and like live stream. I know it takes the joy out of it a wee bit, but like, you know what I mean? May as well, even if it's just you're just live streaming the actual content. Some cunts might enjoy that, but you know what I mean? Because it's if you're not so much like if there's the possibility that cunts will pay you to sit and play a game you enjoy, fucking, I'll hang with it. But if there's no, well, at least you know what. I wasn't just sitting here fucking in silence, you know, speaking to myself. Like, I get that wee adrenaline, that dopamine. Like, oh yes, bro, got 24 views on my fucking YouTube video.
That does sound high.
Oh, it does. It's a good thing, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially like if you just like playing games and you know what I mean, like to chat shit. Just have to be careful with some of the shit you say. Like, I know I'm bad for it. Like, can I know I can. I'm like borderline demonetized if I play CK3 on this. Like, fucking blacklisted, bro. Like, that's why I try and not play so much CK3 because I'm like, this is a dark, dark game. Like, doesn't look it, but fuck me. Like, I don't know if imagine like joins that halfway through. Like, I'm just like, yeah. So that was my daughter that fucking, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some fucked up shit. Like, you know how CK3 goes. I love that game.
That game is so fun.
She was a bastard, but she didn't know I was her father. Now she's my wife because she's a genius.
Good head
That's
kick.
so,
Oh,
and when you do try, see when you try and play it like an honourable guy, how fucked up does it go? Like it's so like, man, I was trying to play like with the Fates of Iberia. I'm playing it,
yeah.
and like I've got a nice wife. She's Italian. Fucking, I'm trying to play it honourable. You know, like I'm doing shit for like my king that he's, you know what I mean, like saying to him like we need to fucking increase the hangways of borders. He's like best friends with me. You know, doing it in like favour shit, really playing it strategic. But I wasn't doing it in a dirty way. Fucking next thing you know, bro, my fucking Catholic, my priest or whatever, he goes, I was looking at some documents, right? You and your wife are long lost cousins or some shit. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, no, we're not. Like, Ken, and he's like, either pay me a whack of gold or I'm going to tell the world that she,
Divorce
like,
her, yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not divorcing my wife of like fucking, you know, like what, 30 years or something. Like, she can, even if, oh, no, nah, she wasn't. It was a lot less than that. But like, you know what I mean? She was like, she was fucking a good wife. She had given me enough like bairns. I was fucking happy with her. I didn't want to like just divorce her, so I tried the one of the sways, 70%. Oh, you're incestuous. I'm like, fuck off. And when my dude died, right, it goes, he was known for loving his family a bit too much. It's like, no, I wasn't. Like, yes, I loved I was actually like actively looking after my kids' education, their health, and all that shit. But like the way you're suggesting it was like I was trying to fuck my daughter and fucking my sisters. What the fuck? Like, it actual bummed me out, mate, eh? 'Cause I was like, I wonder how what his life story would have been if it wasn't from getting pure branded as that incestuous bastard. Because
Little
everyone started
freak.
hating him after that, eh? Like, it was just annoying me. I was like, but bro, have you played
Oh,
Fates
good
of
show.
Iberia yet? Fucking,
A
you
little bit.
need. It's so fun. Like, I love the fact that they've added like, you know what I mean? Like, you can interact with them and all that shit. You can marry off cunts
Oh, nice.
to the foreign faith and that as well. To
Can
like,
you?
yeah, because it's a part of like the one of the systems to like, you know, go towards like the more peaceful. Uh,
Option.
aye, but I'm not gonna lie, they don't typically want to marry with like maybe it was just like because I wasn't an actual lord. I was like
Yeah.
because if when you start off with the Barcelona guy, uh, the hairy
Is that like the
Barcelona.
hairy? Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, what is it? What's it called? Like you start off as a vassal of a vassal, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're like a
So like,
French vassal, right?
aye. So like, you have to like work up through, you know, like that, and then you have to then try and fight for independence just to become, you know what I mean? But like, I actually have to admit, it showed me a lot about like how, like, you know, like pay homage to your liege, like go and visit him in his court,
Yeah.
go petition to him like for better security of the border. You know, like wee things like that. And I was like, oh, this is really interesting. Like this actually adds so much more to like the game than just be like you know what I'm like when it's CK3. Viking Raider, go around, try and call it, like,
Yeah.
pick a cool
It's a
place
lot
to.
of. You realize how fun Europe is when
Aye,
Spain's actually there.
like, and that right there, bro, that made me like, oh, okay, like this is gonna be some great fucking games, like, cause like, cause like I know it's gonna be the same, like. It gives me like that opportunity, like, oh, you know what? Maybe I will even just fast lies with someone just to try and do some like political and internal hingways. You can always
Yeah,
try and start independence factions.
that's not good. Yeah, no. There's another run you should try. It's the Portuguese run. Portuguese run's really fucking fun.
What you start the
Uh, you're a vassal in Asturias, Spain.
yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Apparently, actually, see if you pick the leader of that. Apparently, his run's actually fucking solid because like all the vassals just want to fucking break away, and like you've got to try
Yeah.
and like internally control it, which I think is actually could be like a, a, a cool start to try. Like if you're, you know what I mean, if like okay, like I need to actually work on building relationships with my vassals.
Spain's like one of my most played areas, but even before the DLC, I really liked
Mm.
Spain.
This is honestly, bro. This is put like this is what I mean. Like, see, like with this type of content, which is not even a proper
Flavor
DLC, it's
packs,
a
yeah.
flavor pack. It's added up a lot. Like, you know what I mean. You can see the way that CK3 goes. You know what I mean. Like their DLC Paradox DLCs are actually fucking
Solid
worth
as fuck. Yeah.
worth the money because they're so like minute, but they're so fucking game changing. Oh my god. Send them against the wall.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get that off. I was thinking about ducking then, but I wasn't sure if you were gonna throw that uppercut, so I panicked a little. I'm panicking as we speak.
I'm just trying to like fucking, you know what I mean, show a bit no mercy because, like, Anthony Smith, I feel is going to be like a bad gasser.
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
Like I feel like if I lose about like, like I say about a wee bit more of my stamina, like I might actually like he might gas to the point where I might not be able to do much.
Oh, I shouldn't have dropped hands. Nice. Do you not like doing the ground pressure shit when they're like low?
I don't mind it. Just depends on
On
some.
the feeling.
Yeah, it's all I will always go by the feeling like, cause there is the option. It's like kind of like how you done it earlier. It's like I do kind of panic a wee bit in the sense of like shit. If he fucking sways, I'm gonna be fucked. Or you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah,
sways
there's
one.
real potential to fuck this up.
He sways. Oh, okay. I see what they've changed. Stamina struggles are a lot more fucking draining for like the actual person who does it.
Yeah. Oh, I might be fucked here.
Yeah, probably
Yeah, fuck.
good. I don't know where this actually puts me into though. I don't think I get a favor too much of a favorable
Yeah,
position.
put you in a backside.
Put you into side control.
Oh, I fucked up the denial. Fuck.
I don't know if you've
That's
moved
it.
out of the. Oh, oh yes. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
you were going to be able to move out of that.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of panic a wee bit when I'm in submissions because I'm like, fuck. I don't know which way to. Which like if I don't know the denials perfectly, I panic because I'm like, shit. I don't know if I can hold them here.
Usually, I like to just roll the 50-50 and just to see if I can get a quick sub. That's like a personal thing I like to do though. I
Hmm.
kind of rush it because I think it catches a lot of people off guard because they think you're gonna wait for the denial.
See, that's what I do when I jump guillotines.
Ah, yeah. Just straight into it.
Aye, like I didn't like because I feel like see There's been times where I've done it with you where I feel like, oh, you're anticipating me to go like straight for it, but I feel like the animation's so, you know what I mean? It's like there's so much going on that you might not
Yeah.
notice that I'm actually continuing it. You might just like how I do sometimes where I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't even realize that you had continued. I thought we were still in that process of you're about to settle for, say, like Darstroke or something,
Yeah. Yeah, I love
or
whipping the Dars out.
like you know what I mean? It's just like one of the weird ones where you're like, oh, I thought it was like fucking, yeah, I mean, I thought you were struggling. Didn't realize you were actually submitting me, yeah, fucker.
I think I've only subbed. I think I've only subbed you once since it started. I remember I only started subbing you on
Probably.
UFC 4 until like the end of the life
Fuck.
cycle.
Why won't it let me change these? Hang me. Oh, okay.
Do you want to do this matchup again after this, but switch the characters?
What, the attires? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do there.
Oh no, I was gonna say you go Alex, I go
Oh,
Israel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got better Israel
Yeah, I was just thinking that as we went into
than
this, I
me
was
anyway.
like, my Israel's a little bit cleaner, and your Alex is probably better than mine.
Yeah,
So
because
the
you
matchup's
know,
probably
you know
cooler.
what it is, because you can kind of do like a bit of pressure boxing with Izzy, whereas Alex is
Yeah,
like I play Alex like how you just like pick him, wait and wait for that shot. Because I don't know, I like to try and hang with, and you're really clean with your Adesanya.
yeah, my Alex. I don't even like Israel, but he's like my least favorite fighter on the roster. He's just perfect for my playstyle. You're not.
Wait, you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
over that? You want over this?
Uh oh.
Oh, that elbow animation's clean.
Well, the one where he like brings it up and down, like if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
right, like rolls over with it. It's a nasty elbow. So only 5-star elbows do that one. Have that animation.
I did not know that. What about the body hooks? When you have that like that dagger to the body, how'd you get that?
I think everyone
I
has
think I've
that,
got
but
it. Uh,
so or I think that it's the same with you. Is it that you know like the Strickland lead hand, hook? That's 5-star,
yeah.
and it's the same like Cater.
Okay.
Cater has it, and that's how I like.
Okay, it's sick.
I kind of figured that one out because I was like, okay, like it has to be, you know, related to the level, because it's not like a different hook. You know what I mean? There isn't like
True.
two. There isn't like if you know like you go into like if you're making a fighter or whatnot. There isn't a fucking second hook that you can start leveling.
Yeah, I because I was looking for that. I was like, bro, how the fuck do I like do this in my career? That was my first thought when I saw that like body, that like dagger to the
Ah,
body people do. I was like, how the fuck do I do that in my career?
nah, it must be just be like 5-star. And I think it also depends on like, are you like, I'm pretty sure you have to plant your feet for it as well to not like duck down into like how
Uh,
I'm 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 doing right now. But it could just be some weird shit with these fucking custom fighters.
yeah,
Because I do know that sometimes that these guys somehow slip through the cracks because one of them, what was it? Like they didn't actually do the update for his character or some shit for you know what I mean,
I
like on
see.
animations, so he was still getting busted animations.
Fuck, bro, I gotta stop doing that jumping shit. Fuck.
Copy. Oh, I was trying to.
So when I wish I can do the shit Sleepy does when he just like slips,
Ah,
like does that little duck slip, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that perfect at all. My side slip's always on point, but my fucking ducks, dog
ah,
shit.
his ducks are fucking insane, eh? Like, I shit you not, bro. I do not. I hardly ever. That. See if you realize like, oh, I've not thrown a head kick all fight. It's most likely because I've recently fought that fucker because you just can't do it, man. Like, you just can't like. You know what I mean? You throw a head kick and it's like, it's before you even throw it. So I don't know how.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He's making that read the fucker ducking
It
down.
makes it look really easy too.
Ah,
Like
it
every time I
does.
see anyone who's good at ducking, they make, oh sorry, bro. They make it look really, like really clean.
Like, but like I've done it as well. But I know it's just like fluky. But I know he's not doing it because, man, there's,
Flukes, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
That's what.
there's
The only
times I'm
time mine
throwing.
go off is when I'm fluking.
Aye. That's the only time like my ducks look fucking spot on is when it's like, oh yeah, I totally meant that. Whoa, oh, okay.
Right-handed Doom. Oh, left-handed Doom.
I was watching back
Fuck.
that finish on Izzy for like the first one.
Yeah.
I and you know some part of me actually wishes that like they just let him fucking get clean sparked.
He should have, bro. He genuinely like they were gonna let that happen to Alex.
Yeah, they would have let that happen to Alex, but like because they were like, I'm not saying like they were protecting him, but like I like or they wouldn't have done that for other people. But like,
Yeah.
bro, like fuck me, like that was, you know what I mean? Like that was an early stoppage. They should have just let him get clean knocked the fuck out, and then like, you know what I mean? Like just be like, oh no. But like they couldn't. They only. I feel that they didn't do like that didn't happen because
It
it
would have
would have
made it
just.
worse. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's fixed, but it just ruins his image. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think that would have like damaged his image if he got knocked out clean.
Uh.
But on the upside, would he ever got arrested for that drink driving shit if he got knocked out clean?
Probably. I don't know. Maybe it would have happened a lot quicker. You don't know how that shit works,
Yeah, we could have just sped up the process that's happening.
bro. It shows. I don't know. See some part deep down inside. Like I actually think he's going to turn out like John Jones.
I do too. I think, I think it's gonna be maybe it's gonna be like John Jones if he was weird instead of just a criminal.
Aye, it's John Jones, but he likes anime.
Likes anime and his dog a little bit too much.
Aye, like fuck me. But like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. He's especially after that loss to Strickland. I don't know if it's because like you know what I mean? When you're just supposed to be able to, you know what I mean? Ah, Strickland's a fucking bitch. I'm going to just walk right through him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that was maybe like, that's what he was thinking. And like, and it just did not go that way.
That's why, by the way, Israel would never have touched an inch of GSP's cock.
Of course, bro. Like, I
GSP
genuinely.
gets beaten and gets better. Israel gets beaten and then fucks his dog.
Ah!
Go,
And like,
go ahead, little friend.
bro. Like, Izzy is
Oh,
honestly, like, you know what I mean? He's just got like that thing with about him, where it's just like I don't know. You want him to feel like you know what I mean.
yeah.
It's just I don't know. He's just a cunt. Like you just like look at him sometimes like fuck you. Did he actually like you?
I didn't. I didn't like him the second he was a champion. I'm pretty sure. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna like this dude as a fighter. Even after, I think who did he knock out? He knocked out Rob Whittaker, and I just thought after that fight, and I thought it was just my Rob Whittaker bias, like going,
Nah,
yeah, fuck this dude. No, I just really didn't like him. Like,
nah. I was impressed. Well, I actually was like on his dick, and up until there was one of these matches which was just slow, and I was just like, this dude just not got it. Like,
he's
you know
just
what I
not
mean?
him.
It's just like everything like he was hyped up to be. Nah, like Ken, and it was like he was supposed. I think it was in my head. I was like, he's supposed to smoke this cunt, and I was just like, and he done nothing. Or like,
In
or you know, like what I
in
mean.
like basketball terms, bro, Israel Adesanya is like Paul Pierce, bro. He's like he should be a superstar, but you just don't like him. Like no one likes him, bro. Ain't no one buying a Paul Pierce jersey.
Ah man, like I don't know,
Like,
and he's just like
I
he's a
mean, the
fucking
people that
weirdo,
do
man.
like him are just as fucking uncomfortable to be around as I suppose he would be. So, like, they're just as bad. Like, the dick riding for Israel's crazy. It's worse than
Ah,
McGregor. Like,
I will give him his credit, right? And this is probably why he did have so many fucking like fans. He was active. You know what I mean? You weren't waiting a long time to see Izzy fight. You kind of knew you were getting 4 fights out of him a year. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If he smoked a boy, you knew there was a possibility you could see him maybe like fighting some cunt in like a month or two. You know what I mean?
I'm,
You kind of knew that about
facts.
him.
If he didn't say a word, bro, I think he'd be one of the most likable people. like probably to watch, like to be a fan of. But the
Nah,
fact that he speaks him, it just makes him so like, bro, I just don't care.
nah, you just say like, you know what? Actually, that's something Alex done perfect. Was like, you know what I mean? I think he kind of seen that way as he's like, you know what? We never came from like the place of like where we have to like talk about all this shit,
Yeah,
like, or you know what I mean? Like promote like fights like this. He was like, I think if I just do the intimidation face, don't speak, people might like me, and like
it
look at them.
worked. I fucking
Look,
love Alex, bro.
like look how well that's worked for him. Just like stone faced and that. Like, pretty sure he sells like fucking knockoff versions of the fucking tiki. What you know the stone
Yeah,
hen. Aye man, like what the fuck? I thought that shit would have been trademarked.
yeah.
Well, the gods just do not want to see this match.
What, like drinks to pour and stuff?
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Them lean cups though, baby.
Oh, a nice retake there.
No, mum and daddy don't work cups. The free dinner cups.
Oh, nice. See you there for a second. I know this is more because I'm a bit baked. Like I thought you were like sleepy, and I was like, shit, he's in Southpaw. And I was like, no, you're not sleepy. You don't like Southpaw. Well, not
I
that you
love
don't,
Southpaw.
not that you don't like Southpaw, but like you don't favour it over orthodox. You know what I mean?
I do, bro. Low key, I do. I prefer Southpaw.
Uh,
If I'm boxing, at least.
Aye, like boxing. Aye, I understand that. Like I feel a lot more comfortable fighting out of Southpaw. Like when I'm boxing sometimes.
Fuck. I'm feeling mad rusty when we fight right now, but I think it's because you're warmed up. We're like sleepy,
Nah, most likely, bro. Cause like
and I'm just getting the burner going.
that. That's why I like him because it's no bullshit. Like, cause like I always say this. Like I feel that see if you're fighting like someone below your competition, you're not going to be able to like
Get better.
you know what I mean. Like you're going to like or say for instance like you come out you start on ranked and you come up against like 5 shit cunts back to back, and then you come up against some average fucking player who's like just knows some of the basics. They'll fuck you up because you've had 5 to back like 5 fights back to back where they're
Yeah.
not defending properly, they're not hinging. So like when you fucking start like a streaming, like you're fighting like you had a match on ranked where it was like dude was doing some random shit which was just fucking me up, spamming not spamming hooks but throwing so many hooks where I was just like holy shit man, like I was expecting more like straights, but he was just depending on the
Yeah.
hooks. Um Fucking and then straight onto the matches with Sleepy where you feel with him, like as you even said, like you can actually see like he's thinking about what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's no like winging it. He's deliberately doing what he's doing. He's deliberately throwing shots to the body for you to like block low, to maybe duck low, to then to throw like an uppercut front kick. He's really good at like baiting you into the next strike, or like putting you into position for it. Whereas I'm really good at making someone miss and then letting my shots come off of them overextend them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas he's like fucking just boom 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 mental. He's fucking insane. See if like he can get like if he can manage his stamina properly with that style, he will be fucking a hard problem to deal with. Like
It's probably just the change room going from fucking 4 to 5 though, eh?
oh, it is. And it's
Some people feel that stamina like change.
I don't want to say to him like yeah I mean like yeah I mean like bro like I know it's like shit but like come on work on it like work again because he deleted the game in that and I was like he joined one of his
I
streams.
don't fucking blame him.
You know what I mean like and he was like oh I deleted it and I was like bro come on like and he's like he's watched me fight and he's like bro I don't know like what it is but I'm gonna reinstall it, you want a couple of matches? I was like yeah man, and he's like you know what I mean like I respect you so much because what was it he said, it was like Ken, like you've made like the best out of like a shitty game. Like you're found like a style
That's
that
so
actually
real.
is enjoyable to watch and not just like spammy. I was like, you know what I mean? It's like working on it, and I don't know if maybe I don't want to say it's like inspired him, but like, you know, maybe it's kind of gave him that thing where of like, fuck, I better work on it. Updates came out as well, where he's just won
You
all
actually have a
five.
reason to play now.
He's won all five A's
Yeah.
placements and that, so he's like, you know what I mean? That confidence right there just makes you like, Ken, what if fucking right? You know what I mean? Like, especially if like I ken how much he wants this, no to work for him. You know what I mean? But like, he wants to start fucking doing things with his YouTube. He's more active with it than like say me. Like I'm just like. I just come on this and chat shit like I would normally would with you. Like it, you know what I mean? Like I chat shit with anyone. Like you know, like especially when it's on UFC.
Facts. And I bet if you're like also making content about games in general, I guess, and you're not enjoying a game, you probably don't want to fucking do it.
Ah,
Like,
well, see, like it's like a catch, 22. Like it's one of the ones where you're like, you know what, fucking, I like this game is really good, something, but like, and you personally enjoy it, but you just can't make content off it. Like, or maybe I'm looking at it wrong, like because I love there's certain games that I love, like I love playing it. I was like, man, you know what, I played that on, like I streamed it, no views. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Okay, maybe I don't live stream that, but then like what I've realised is you just have to wing it, bro. Just wing it. Like just
yeah,
doesn't matter
fuck
what the
it.
game is, as long as the person behind the content is entertaining. Like, Kim, you just it's a bit shitty, but actually put in a bit of work, like because the way I've seen it, right? Like, I wouldn't go as far as saying antisocial, but like
Mm.
person who, okay, doctor, uh, fucking, like it's helped me build up a more better like conversational skill because I'm
Ooh.
sitting chatting shit to basically myself. So like I feel like
Yeah.
like when I'm at work I'm chatting a wee bit more. You know what I mean? I'm a bit more fluent in my conversations instead of like sometimes where I feel like I'm stuttering. You know,
Most people probably just want some shit to listen to, truthfully.
ah, yeah, I don't mind. Like, listen to me as long as you didn't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, annoy me. But, bro, even it doesn't matter who it is, bro. Like, cunts join the stream, right? Like, act like fucking robots. Trump's the best or some shit
Like
like that.
NPC, fuck it, yeah.
Aye,
I'm the best in the world. Like, bro, this is a game, dog.
but
Chill.
no, I just had there was like one dude who was like joining my chat for about a month straight, and he was just like, fucking Trump, like, but it was like it would just do something. So what I started doing was like, you know what I mean? I was like, come on, bro, just keep fucking hammering that button, because when you come and join my chats, I start kicking ass, right? And see, because I was actually saying that, bro, I could be losing a fight, he joins, and I just start murking because I'm like, the power of Donald Trump's here, and they would just spam it. But like the way I seen it is interaction, whereas like
That's fun.
some people
Yeah.
would see it and be like, Donald Trump is such a bad guy. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's not my president. I didn't fucking
I
deal with
live a
that shit.
continent away, yeah.
Like, that's your guy's problem. And like, cause see when I was like making a joke at it, he's like that's when he broke character. He was like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
See,
yeah, comeback season. Woo!
he's like
Sorry, go on, bro.
he said something, bro. I kind of shat myself there. Fucking, I was like, oh no. He had said something. And I was like, said something to him. I was like, oh, so you're not. I actually thought it was just like robots, like I didn't believe in the fucking thing. I was like, oh, so why do you do it? And he's like, I just want to see people's reaction. And I was like, oh, so you're literally just fucking trolling. I was
He's
like,
bored as fuck.
I was like, how many people give you the reaction I gave you? And he's like, basically zero. He was like, you're one of the very few people that actually didn't give a fuck. And I was like, see, I got a
I
sub
think it's
at it.
because most people feel like they need. Good fight. I feel like most people feel like they need to have an opinion on everything.
Nah. I'm a very opinionated guy,
Yeah.
but like I just know like there's certain things where I'm just like, you know what?
I have no right to speak on this, yeah.
It doesn't actually affect me. I didn't really give a fuck. If anything, some of the shit that's came out about the dude, I kind of on his side. like you know what I mean? I feel that bitch, if she signed a contract where she wouldn't take, like she takes this money, she has sex with him and keeps it quiet, and then she blabs, like she shouldn't be in the right.
Is that
She's
was that the porn star he was sleeping with?
aye. But it was
Yeah.
in contract that obviously he's going to pay her and shit. She's provides sexual services, and he's then going to fucking. She's just to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah.
What happens? She
Well,
blabs.
big surprise, politician buys prostitute.
Aye, like she buys, she blabs. He gets hanged. I think she should be the one getting on the stands, getting fucking, whatever, facing jail time or whatnot, because she's actually the one who's broke the contract. Is she-
Yeah.
maybe I've got some facts wrong, but that's my opinion either way. But I'll admit, I didn't follow it. I just heard some of the hangways. I was like, bro,
I'll
this.
be on. I'll be on whoever's side they want me to be on. I will switch if it changes. I will switch.
I just know Donald Trump got a lot more money than her right now, and if maybe one of the few people that back him, he might be like, bro, respect. He's got a golf course here, bro, and I've
What
got
in Scotland?
yeah, I've got my own personal way in, bro. At my work, we send vegetable. We do their vegetable deliveries. So you know what I mean. I could always just slip a wee note. Oh, Donald Trump's coming to Scotland to play golf. Oh, bro, Donald Trump. Letter for you, bro. I've always backed you from day one. You know what I mean? Bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got an in if it comes. Oh, look, they've added him a BMF belt.
Yeah, bro, that's badass. And they even had a BMF 2024 proper real champion.
Do you think he actually comes out with a belt?
No,
I pushed up my arm.
I think they probably never let him wear the belt. Just like they did with George, where he like had the belt on the sidelines
Did they
when
no?
people
But
were getting knocked out.
But did they not like legitimately say like it's up to him to decide if he's going to put it on the line? Because it was like one a day type of belts, and it was Masvidal was like, I'll fight anyone, and it was like someone was like, I'll fight you, and I was like, yeah, but you're
He's
not
like,
a BMF.
you're not bad enough.
You know what I mean? You're just a BM. You're just a. That's the impression I got of
Can't be.
Masvidal.
Yeah, bro. It's like that's so corny, by the way. He's like, you're not cool as me, bro, because I fought in streets, bro. I'm a street fighter, bro.
Who was it? Because it was actual like, because it was just like basically saying, bro, like, you know what I mean? It's like because they went for takedowns. He was like, yeah, you're not bad enough because you're a ground fighter, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like you're just not like, you know what I mean? It's like like that kid who's like
It's
gets
like
the
you
ball.
you can't sit on our table.
Like a kid at school who's like has a ball and he's like, no, it's my rules, my ball. Like you're only allowed 2 kicks, I'm allowed 10. You're only allowed to kick it once.
No, I play striker. I play striker. You goalkeeper.
10 people in goals. He's the only one who's allowed to touch the ball. Like, oh man, that's how it fucking goes. So, like, that's the type of behaviour Masvidal was singing. I respect the promotion he's got right now, the bare knuckle MMA.
Yeah, I love bare knuckle fighting. I think bare knuckle's really cool.
Like, I kind of dig that. I think it was quite a wee sick.
I've been on the
Anyway.
bare knuckle train since the one Mike Perry fights for started. I've been hyped for it. I'm saying that I believe it's the purest form of striking. As long as you can kick, actually, I would. But
It's only boxing.
purest form of boxing, yeah.
Aye, you know what I mean? Like, which I respect. I'm not saying anything
I'd
bad
rather
about
watch that than boxing.
Aye. I just there's like certain things about it, like see like right now the only reason I'm not or I can't really back Mike Perry, right, is because you ken that the cunts that he's been fighting recently have only been in there for the payday, like, and
Yeah,
it's
Eddie.
Luke Rockhold, fucking
Yeah.
I don't know, MVP I wouldn't have said was in there for the money, but
He wanted to prove a point.
aye, but then obviously Mike Perry beat him. Who else? That fucking weird. What was it? Was he the Let Me Bang Bro? Let Me Bang Bro, or was he the one?
Lane.
Aye,
Whatever it's
like
fucking Justin Lane.
aye, Justin Lin. Fucking, there was him who was. I mean, what's he done with his career after Let Me Bang? Got a fucking
Oh,
mob named after
his
him.
career highlight.
That was his career highlight, and then I mean, like, so that's the only reason I've kind of no fully backed it, because I'm like, I don't know how legitimate like that sport is. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Until
say-
people want to be bare knuckle boxers, bro, it's not going to be a legitimate sport. Like people don't do it willingly.
I know it's one of the ones that's like retirement sort of central. Mike Perry's the only cunt who's kind of built for that type of hangway.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
how.
do think it's setting foundations though for like the future of the sport because I think people genuinely want it to
Oh
be like
yeah.
a sport.
Oh no, it will
But
be, mate. Like I just don't. I
yeah,
don't see how you can sign up new fighters to such a damage intensive sport because you like yeah I mean like that is a like there's a lot of damage that like cunts are getting put on. I know I'm only really going off of like Mike Perry, and Mike Perry is like I don't know, got like hands made of fucking rocks, but
yeah,
like
and also has like the craziest pain tolerance.
aye
Like
like you know what I mean, it's just like Ken, he likes that. You know what I mean? He's one of the few people where you see he likes that like violence. Like Ken,
yeah,
he is getting hit, and he's just like kind of like okay, let's go
he's
again.
loving it.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, so come on, another. Like you know what I mean? Just like you get that you rarely ever see that way like people. Like what's his name? That who was that boy who fought Sabit? You know what I mean? Ed's
yeah.
you know who I'm talking about? The boy who's just like basically was like hands down, like ha, come on, like wishing it was 5 rounds.
Oh, you're on
It's
about that random fucking like
Boston,
um.
you know, Boston or something. I can't mind his name, but he was a fucking like basically a tank. Wore him down by just eating punches and started coming on in the third, and he was like, if I had 5 rounds, I would have finished him. Like,
Yeah, some people have like some fucking warrior like
he
type
had
shit in them, bro.
that dog in him, because like it's the
Yeah,
end of the fight, and he's just hands down, like, come on, come on. You know what I mean? Who else is in it? Another couple of guys, I think. You know what I mean? You
and a
can
lot
see they
of bro,
would
a lot of
probably
people.
transition over to if
Sorry,
they.
bro.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but like he would probably like. There's
No, we're
cunts
both
like that.
cooked.
You could see them making a great transition to BFC because like
hmm
they know what I mean. They're like, whereas like I couldn't see some cunt like Drew Dober, for instance. I couldn't see him moving to bare knuckle because yeah, I mean, you can see like he probably cares a bit too much about how he looks because he probably gets paid promotions for just on his looks alone. You know what I mean?
I mean, now, yeah,
I'm on
maybe
that
like a few
boy's
years
dip.
ago, Drew Dober would have,
Yeah, yeah.
because
I mean,
that dude was a dog. That dude's
like
like a legitimate dog.
aye, but like you know what I mean. Like now, I think again, you know, like guys like kind of like that, or maybe like Cater or something. You're not gonna see them move over to fucking. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see fucking
Yeah,
them move over to
this,
bare knuckle. Like you know what I mean? Because you can just see that the damage to them they would just nah, fuck that. I need the gloves to protect me.
I mean, a lot of people could say, yeah, because Eddie Alvarez is a fucking dog, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
but you took him out the gloves and then
but
he just kind of gave up. He is
I,
old though.
he is old. That's what you know what I mean. Old and like Mike Perry was right. He's like Ken, you Ken like you're here for the money fight, but like I think Eddie was there for like the money, and he thought, you know what? On paper, I
He's,
smoke him. Like you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like skill wise, I could beat Mike Perry until you add damage.
yeah.
He clapped Perry a couple of times. You know, stunned him, but
Eddie
it
Alvarez is sick, bro. Anyone
uh
who doesn't like him, bro, doesn't like. You don't
uh
know Bull, buddy.
You know what I mean? Like he is good, man. He's fucking like he like it's just oh he got smoked by fucking McGregor early, like but like
And then got
again
smoked a couple of times by random Asian dudes.
aye like you know what I mean? It's just but like that was going over to one bro. Like you see the Asian dude who smoked him, like bro,
Yeah.
that dude was on more roids than fucking him. Because Eddie
He was
looked
kind of.
jacked
He
as
was also
well.
going up a weight, wasn't
I don't know how one was weird back then, bro. I think it was 170 though. That dude was a fucking tank, mate. Like they actually like because it was. Did he not get handed over in the trade like with Demetrius? Like because he was close to that time, no?
he? Maybe I think so. I think he actually might have had his fucking
Because
what was it? His contract run out.
his contract ran out at the same time Demetrius got Hingwood, and he was like, one's the only
Yeah.
place that I've like because I think he's one of the few guys who's near enough got a title from every organisation.
Yeah, he got one in Bellator. Wait, has he got one in Bellator?
I had one in Bellator, had one in what was it? UFC, the one that UFC purchased.
Yeah.
Fucking what else? Who else? Mate, like, cause
WEC? Did you
W,
say?
aye, he had a belt in there. I'm pretty sure, no? Or was it he had beat champions from every organization? They might have not won the belts, but he had beat champions
He
from
beat
like.
Benson, I'm pretty sure.
It's a weird. Like he had a like. It's been a while since I've done my history on him. Like I did kind of try and fucking done my history a couple of years ago, but it's just trying to recall it.
He's got so much. He's probably one of the most. He's probably up there in
And
accolades with like
he had the wars
Fade.
with
Well, not
Chandler. Were
Fatal.
they not for
Yeah,
titles in Bellator? So
I think so. Chandler was double champ in Bellator. I'm pretty sure.
so like you know what I mean? That's like he has fought like fucking near enough everyone. Who was it? There was another. Who was it? I actually heard was like. Oh, I actually think it. No, it wasn't him. Someone talking. He was like, I fought like basically every. Oh, that was WWE. That was Chris Jericho. Because he was like talking. He's like, I've basically fought basically everyone like the top of their eras for like in every era. You know what I mean? Like all the big names that you could like ask. He's like, he's wrestled them. It's like, you know what? You actually can't deny that. Like
Yeah,
I
he
don't know about.
did.
I don't know about your like the ones like abroad and whatnot, but like I can see from any organization you probably have like fought them and things, so I can't actually deny
I
it.
think Chris Jericho went to New Japan at some point, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure because he was talking about. I was like, I didn't really watch a lot of the UFC, but I like not the UFC, WWE. I just like I didn't really like watching the matches, but I like watching like the you know like their stories and
Yeah,
whatnot.
same.
But
Great
like,
storytelling
yeah,
sometimes.
but like I think it's maybe just the era I come from. Like, you know what I mean?
I like
Like,
old school wrestling.
like like I think that's kind of the issue. But like, nah, I kind of preferred when it was like that sort of raw, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Roar is war.
it was fucking class. But when I was growing up, man.
Agree, bro.
But like, you didn't have as much talent. Like that was kind of the thing with. There was like John Cena, Randy Orton. You had like had like big names. But now, you know what I mean? Like it was just there was no like mid carders. That you would really watch. They were all like.
Nowadays, I can't think of a single mid carder that I'd watch. Like, I mean, I watch AEW mid carders occasionally because they're quite fun.
Mm.
They're quite like they get a lot of people from Japan and Mexico come over. But I mean, apart from that, probably not.
Nah. As I say, I don't really like. There's not even a couple of big matches that I would watch. I just catch the highlights every now and again. But it's like the typical fucking like war games. You know what I mean? Like you catch
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You catching the highlights for your big pay-per-view matches. You know what I mean?
The only thing I really like watching wrestling for now is like when people do like moves like I follow a lot of shit on Instagram of like just random indie wrestlers doing insane shit like reversed fucking Death Valley inverts, cross drops and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's fucking badass.
You know what I really do like is I like the near misses in like wrestling. You know, or
Yeah,
like
me too.
sometimes the injuries are fucking gruesome, bro. Oh.
Yeah. I have so much respect for that shit. I think you could genuinely do more damage to yourself being a professional wrestler than you could being an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, you could. Like, bro, like I seen one of the wrestlers. He done like a fucking somersault off one of the fucking ladders, mate, and like he landed and his foot was back to front.
Yeah, I'm good,
Like,
man.
you know what I mean? Like, I seen that and I was like, oh my fucking lord, let me see it again. Like, because like, oh my, but mate, oh fuck that shit. And it's, you know what I mean? It's no like, oh, he willingly fucking jumped off that. Like, you know what I mean? That wasn't like, oh, actually, he fucking flipped. He decided, I'm gonna fucking, whatever. What is it, fucking Jeff Hardy's
Yeah, it's gonna look cooler.
I'm gonna do a
Swanton,
fucking,
yeah.
a swanton on you, yeah, wee bitch. And like, bro, like, his leg was like, like, fuck me. That put me off of, like, or like, you know what I mean? There was like
Yeah.
some like which was just kind of like I was just like nah never, you know what I mean, like kind of like fucking Brock and that landing on his neck and shit. Like, oh.
That is the nastiest shit in the world.
Or like fucking what was the like Ken or like the tombstone freaks me out every time. The tombstone that
I hate
freaks
the tombs.
I
That is like
fucking
one of the
hate.
most dangerous ones too.
I fucking hate watching that shit. It actually like freaks me out. Cause who was it? He like almost botched it on, and and there's like one of his retirement matches.
I
And it
think
was
Hulk Hogan said he botched it on him, but he was just lying.
yeah, like, but fuck me, man, like that shit. No, thank you. That's like game changer if you fuck that up the tiniest wee bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fucking like, and you have to also like, bro, you also have to deal with the fact that you're the dude who did that to him.
Yeah,
Which, like, yeah, sucks for the dude that gets paralyzed, but probably also sucks for the dude that fucking didn't want to paralyze his body.
you seen that the boy like Eubanks done that to unboxing. Like,
No.
oh, bro, watch that. That's actually one of
Oh
the
yeah, it haunted him, didn't it?
Oh no, it's like because like they met up afterwards, and he was like the dude is like again saying to he's just like, again that's the fucking guy who done this to me. That like again blah blah blah, and you just see it in him, it just like shatters. It's just like because like obviously he holds so much guilt, and he's like you know what I mean. Like we were Hingwin like to be killed, like trained to like kill or be killed, and it was just like
Yeah.
bro, that's intense
I
shit.
remember
Like
Eubank saying that fucked him up really bad.
oh yeah, man, because like that's when like you realize it's not like a sport. What sport can you like you another person fucking end his whole life? Not a career,
Yeah.
not like he completely like stopped that man's whole fucking life for what like a, like for a fight, you know what I mean, or like for
Yeah.
the entertainment of the masses. Like it was like
Or even
and
the fact that, like, for instance, a lot of them, especially, I mean, you know as well as I do, in the UK, super heavy boxing culture. A
yeah.
lot of these kids are, like, just brought up to do this, not even if they want to do it or not. It's the only
But
thing they know, so...
and as well, I think see with Eubanks because he held himself with like that, you know what I mean, like that imperial elegance, if you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, like the way he
Yeah.
speaks is so proper, like that to
Man,
him
he's a
would,
true British legend.
you know what I
Like,
mean,
real
like
shit.
yeah, man, like you know what I mean, I respect that to the fucking highest, like you know what I mean, like because he understands, like I'm Scottish, like I actually don't have like you know what I mean, like I speak a different dialect to the English in a sense even though it's still English, but it's you know what I mean, different twangs and things. But not a lot of people speak that proper English anymore. Like,
Yeah.
and he didn't do it because he done it because and like he'll say it is like he done it to hold himself to a higher elegance than Hingway because it's the Queen's language. He is a what was it? What was it he would say? He'd be like, I am a citizen of the Queen and I will speak her language and I will not like you know, but like you know how he says it like and I will not brutalize her dialect. It's like it's like bro, I respect you so much because like that's a choice to speak like that. And he's like, this is
Yeah.
a sweetie. A sweetie.
A sweetie. Me and my girl always do that. It's a You mean a sweet? No, it's a sweetie.
like, but you know what I mean, like, and see if like you've held yourself to that stand, like, because it's not like you had to. It's that's personal discipline to hold himself to that standard. Like, and this is like something like
Yeah.
I've actually started to kind of respect about like people who like are faithful in God, right? Like, have you ever watched like The Simpsons? Well, you obviously you've watched The Simpsons. What a fucking retarded
Yeah.
question, right? And it was just like one of the weird episodes, and he's like, you know, there was like something like Flanders is in his bed, and he's like, Kenny's like saying to like God, oh thank you God for sending these ants to fucking eat my brain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like it just showed no matter like the amount of discomfort that this dude's in, like he will not waver to like his fucking like you know like his self
The
discipline to
standard he holds himself.
aye,
Yeah.
but it's not for God. Like you know, he says it's for God, but it's him who's disciplining himself to go through that shit for like
Yeah.
like for someone who may not be like real. Like obviously Simpsons is a cartoon and like God is actually does exist in that. Like, but it's one of the fucking ones. Like if you like were to look at it like as a real life situation, like if there was a dude like that, you would be like, shit, man. Like, I actually respect how dedicated you are to
Yeah,
this.
this dude's badass.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, maybe obviously like, not to that extent, but like, Ken, like, it would make you be like, Ken, you know what? Like, what
No,
if like you would
I
question
do
him, eh? You
believe,
would,
bro. You're a badass if you got discipline like that. Like that's
ah,
fucking. There's, I can't think of many men I've ever met that have discipline like that.
aye, like, and it's just like it's not even discipline. It's the, like, and I think that's like a lot of things. Like, and I think that's where like this modern culture needs to go. Is like it needs to be like everyone has to hold themselves to that higher standard, not
Yeah,
for like anyone else's benefit other than like their own self discipline. Like, Ken,
I agree.
you could do it for like a lassie, but like okay, even as simple as sitting as holding the door, right? Right, I will fucking hold the door for every motherfucker I see because it's just one
Yeah,
of the things.
same.
It doesn't matter like it's just it's just a self thing with like because it's like you know what I mean. It's that act of kind like weird act of kindness like last year the day got like coming in stern. I've like held the door open. Oh, I'm going the other way. It's like fuck. I was trying to be nice to you, like, and my niceness was completely rejected. Oh no, but like you know what I mean. Like it's still at the end of the day, like.
It's still about doing it, yeah,
See if
regardless of the
see
answer.
if I didn't do it, I would have felt like a cunt, even if she didn't go out that door, because I'd be like, Ken, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's a rude bastard just coming right into the stair and going fucking straight up it, like, and just having that door slammed behind me. Be a gentleman, you know, just like, just you just hold
Yeah,
yourself to a better standard than like, you know what I mean? It's not for
I
anyone else's
think you
benefit
know
than yourself.
Vinland Saga.
Finland? Who?
Vinland Saga, the anime.
Oh yeah. I've not
So in
watched
that
it, but I know what you're
anime,
talking about.
so for anyone that might be watching the stream, you might want to like mute me or some shit, or fucking mute the stream
Alright.
just for a
Dude,
second.
dude left straight away.
All right. So basically, they have the whole thing involving, this man is not like I have no enemies. No matter how bad you do me, I have no enemies.
Mm.
That's the same kind of thing that Chris Eubank practices, and I think that's what makes. It's a modern version of that, of course, and like it's also posted through and a fucking
Ah,
anime, which a lot of people aren't like gonna take for anything.
but see,
But
bro. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Finish your thing with, because.
oh, okay, yeah. The whole point of that is holding yourself to the standard that even though that is your enemy, that they that then well, you have no enemies. They're
Mm.
just who you're told to, go against.
Oh, I know what sense you're talking about. Like,
Yeah,
aye, like,
it's holding yourself to the standard. Like,
like, don't hold no grudges, and like, no one can really like hold a grudge against you in a sense. Like,
yeah,
well, maybe not the right terminology, but like, nah, bro. I'll be honest. You kind of lost me a little bit. Maybe I am just a bit too cooked, and like, but like, I see when you were saying like about the anime, like people won't take anime like the message from it. I
yeah,
feel like that's another thing that's wrong with people these days. Is like, mind how like I said to you earlier, like see when I listen to a song, I'll listen to the lyrics, like see what's actually getting said. Like, see when you look into the deeper meaning of something, like you actually can take back like an impactful lesson, but people just aren't allowed. Like, again, like something as simple as like Backy, right? Dude batters
yeah.
is battering like wanting to kick fuck out his son. Or if you really look at it, is it a dude who just demands his son to be so fucking excellent in life that no matter what that like hang with like
You
he
want,
he
yeah. No
wants
matter
him
how
to
I push him.
like he's always going to rise to the challenge to try and face me. Doesn't he want to be better than anyone? To best me? I'm the best in the world. Like, you know what I mean? And I want to raise him to be fucking, like in that sense. And I feel like that's the part like everyone misses, like in Baki. Is see when like they sit down to have dinner, they go and his dad picks like like the way he drinks, it's like so perfect. The way the meal and the wine is perfect. It goes perfectly
Yeah,
together. If it's and he's like and he sits there and he goes, you know what? I actually realise I don't know anything about this guy. Like, Ken, look at how he's handles himself. He's handled himself to such, holding himself to such a perfect standard. You know, and like that's what he's wanting from his son is to be like, you know, but like he's can't force it upon him. He has to find it in his own way, whether it be through trying to beat his dad or for whatever reason to prove that he's stronger than him. Like
Yeah.
that he like, and back he kind of realizes that in a sense, like he's like, I have to kind of,
Do it
I
for
want
yourself in the end.
like I have to
Yeah.
become, do whatever I want to do, I need to do it for me, or like in a sense. And
Yeah. In the
like
end,
you find like
that's
an
the
inner peace in the sense of that,
facts. That's what I
like
love. Not to be like a fucking weirdo, but that's what I love about, I guess, Asian, Japanese, China cultures. Like
uh,
Chinese culture was like that for a long time too. Like a very like the reason for this is this type shit. Like, and it's
I
just got
love,
to be that way. It's quite a
I'll,
philosophical one.
I can take a bit, like I can watch an anime and take away the messages it's trying to actually deliver. Like I can go through like the flashy scenes and shit and still walk away with that impactful lesson. I think that's because I grew up on Naruto though.
Yeah, Naruto's fire.
Like, see when I was like the ripe age of like, how old would I have been? Maybe like 8, 9. Like that's when I started watching Naruto, right? And it just like the messages it was sending you, bro. Like, kind of it made you like respect. Like, fuck it, to be honest, I learned my respect for my elders for that shit because it was just like, you know what I mean? Like the culture and shit. You were just like, you know what? It's like they're a village that they all do kind of care about each other. Like, if you take away like the aspect that Naruto had a demon, they would have looked after him. It's just they thought he was like a walking nuclear bomb.
Yeah, which they were
And
right to think to partially.
aye, but like in the sense that like that's what set him off, and like like just see when it does like the wee tiny flashback moments, like to like and like just as like, and it's such the simplest act of kindness that they'll portray, and it's like, you know what I mean, and it's like had such a profound hangway on that dude's life, and you're like, or you know what I mean, and it's like, you know what, man, like does show you like that wee small act of kindness. Like I don't know, I took that as a kid fucking from that show, and I was like,
Yeah, me
you know what I
too.
mean, what like finding that mentor type shit, like which I think that's what a lot of people miss in life, like as a mentor
I
instead
mean,
of like,
I didn't have
uh,
one when I was a kid, really. Like, I had
like
my
that.
dad, but like, even my
It's not.
dad, it's a
It's
weird
not
one.
even. It's not even so much like. I actually feel like it's one of the things that it can't. Oh, nice uppercut. It actually can't be like
Thanks, bro.
so much of like a family member. A brother can,
Yeah,
like a brother can do it, like to another, like a younger brother, because you know what I mean. Like you're mentoring them through like the exact same experiences. If you know what I mean, like that they always say like, see if there's a 3 year gap between brothers, that's when they're the
yeah,
most competitive with each other because you know what I mean. It's like the youngest is wanting to always do better than the older, and then the older like see once the eldest realizes it, he tries to like improve his game so much so that the wee man, the younger one excels better than him. It's a constant, what's it called? Scale.
calm, restart lobby. Yeah, me
Yeah,
and
I
my
mean,
little brother were just like that. Like, hold on. Me and
see,
my little brother are complete opposites on like what we do well. Like, he's athletic and he's like quick thinking and shit like that. Where I'm like non-athletic, like,
nah,
and I like to take a long time thinking. I like to like,
no, it's like me, mate. I'm the same.
yeah, like I'm really gifted at some things.
Oh, you've muted yourself, bro. You're still muted, my friend.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, some things I'm really gifted at, but there's some things I'm utterly hopeless at. And
Yeah,
the
washing.
washing, yeah.
Washing your balls.
Oh,
Thanks, babe. But the things I tend to be hopeless at, my little brother or my older brother tends to be really good at.
that's you, and this is what this because that actually relates to me and my older brothers really well. See, like my younger brother, like I felt like I couldn't connect with him because there was so much age difference. Whereas like with my
Yeah,
elder brothers, there wasn't that much of an age difference, especially between me and Calvin. Like there's only like a year and a half between us, right?
yeah.
And like, and I've always said this, right? See if you were to take all 3 of our skills and put them together, like that's 3 fucking bodies, mate. Like we should be able to open a business, do whatever we fucking want, like, and be able to pull all our money together and be fucking successful. But when you've got one fucker who just goes away doing whatever the fuck he wants, you know, pure buying his burden at a fucking shopping things because he cheated on her and that, like, fuck off, mate. Like, you've got another one who's a fucking spastic who, like, will basically never get a fucking job because, oh, my support worker, I need to speak to my support worker before I get a job. Like, bro, like, you're limiting yourself. Like, ever since they said that
Remember,
you've
if
got
you
this
want to get
disease,
famous,
ah,
if you want to get famous, your entire family has to stream Fortnite.
like, mate, like, they just, you know what I mean? Like, but wasn't it like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, the way we were fucking raised by my dad, like, that's not the way, like, see the way we've ended up is not the way fucking it was meant to go. And it, like, actual just disappoints me because I'm like, again, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You aren't these, like,
That's the thing with life, though. You'll pick it up at different parts in your life.
aye, like, and you know what I mean? Like, see when but like, the thing is, see when we were younger, mate, we were like fucking all had these ideas like, oh, when, you know what I mean, if we open a shop, you'll be doing this, I'll be doing this, you can run this, we'll go like, you know, we'll split the money three ways, boom, banging. Like, you know, we had all the plans set, bro, but like, just there was nae fucking Hingley for us to start. I fucking try to speak to them on it. No, I mean like no
Yeah,
one,
bro.
but
For one, you live in Scotland. Good luck getting anything going.
you know what I mean? Like, this is the thing. See, if we were fucking in Turkey, bro, we would have, like, because, you know what I mean? Because it's, oh, we're from a bit, like, because, like, my dad and I have, like, their own sort of wee village. We would have been like,
Yeah.
Ken, fucking, we need to go to the city, we need to make money, we need to go fucking do this, we need to go and, like, hang with. Because, like, that's the way we were raised, but see in Scotland, mate, they just rob you of any fucking, like, motivation, like, you have to succeed.
UK culture, bro. Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking shitty, man. And like, they make you blame other people, but it's no, it's actually like, it's like Hingway. And I get like this boy at work, right, turned into me because like I'm a hard worker and that. He goes, oh, like, and because like I've been a prick to him, and I'm like, pure, Ken, nah, you're not getting a fucking extra fucking half-hour break every shift, mate. Fuck you. Like, you're on my department, son. I'm not fucking allowing that. So like, he's been like proper, like, Ken, he's been trying to land like these sly digs at me, right? And he goes. So like we've walked like came off our break and we've like been walking back in and he's like, oh, you first, you know, you're Scottish and like you know, hard worker, you're more important than me. And I just turned into him and I just went, I'm not fucking Scottish, I'm Turkish. And he just looked at me, he's like, no way. I'm like, my dad was Turkish, mate. Like, Ken, I've just been like, I was born and raised in Scotland, but like, mate, do you think a Scottish person's got this work ethic? And he just looked at me. I went, no, this is my immigrant side, bro. Like, you want to hit me? I was like, I just worked like I fucking came from the motherland. That's the only difference between me and you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and because he gets on my nerve, and I'm like, bro, like, cunts come like can think, oh, like, whatever. Like, no, I didn't think I'm better than you in any sense. It's just I do not like cunts being lazy. Just fucking work,
Try
man.
harder, man.
You know what I mean? Just
Practice
like.
what you preach.
And like, see, because he's like fucking like, because he said, "Oh, you're Scottish, like, and you're more important than me." It actual
You're,
bugged me. I was like, "Okay, nah, 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 nah." I was like, "That's how pure racial shit starts happening at working that.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw in that I'm not even from this country." Like, he's just like, see, when I told him he was Turkish, he pure stopped in that. He's like, "No way." I was like, "Yeah, man, half Turkish." Like, dad's Turkish. He's like. Like where, blah, blah. He's like said something. He's like, your dad must be really proud or something. I was like, he would be if he was still here. And he's like, oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just like, bro. I was like not to be like heartless, but like my dad would actually beat me if he fucking seen me show any like sort of like sadness that he's did. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, send. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, thanks, mate. It's like I'm very sorry to hear that. I was like, well, it's just life, mate. Like, what am I gonna do? It's just like one of the ones.
Yeah,
Like,
life moves crazy.
it's like all I need to do is just keep going forward because if I didn't, like, that's when it's like it's a fucking problem. If I don't make like if I didn't stop, if I stop, that's when like shit builds, like, you know what I mean, like, and that's what they didn't get like when I'm working, is like, see when I have to work slow, motherfuckers, like they're actually like they're sitting on like a nuke, like, see if they just go Adam and point me in a direction and say work, bro. They know like I don't give a fuck. I'll just go okay. Like, I just hate standing about doing fuck all. Like, or you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
But like my actual issue is it's like because like how my dad kind of like like the hangways my dad instilled into me. Like he actually has made me believe there is nothing worth in life than just like earn money, like work for your money, work for your money, work for your money, right? So see when I'm not working, I just feel like a lazy like I just turn into a lazy bastard. I just
Yeah.
like cause I'm not getting paid to do this. Like bro, if like you like pay me to work out, I'll work the fuck out. But I'm not like I just you know what I mean. It's one
You
of the
see
ones.
that?
Ah,
Yeah, no, I respect that. Me and you come from complete opposite cultures, bro.
yeah, it's just like the way like my dad like came here with like the immigrant mentality. Like he was like he found like ways to like no pay for child support and shit. Like you know what I mean, man? Like
That's a real man, by the way.
bro, that's a fucking top fucking dog right there, man. Like he like, and it was so like, and I mean my mum gave him the address, the house, his last name, every fucking first name, his English, his like you know what I mean, like your foreign stuff, like their English name, his Turkish name, fucking.
Mm,
Fucking only thing she didn't account for that my dad was a cheeky wee fuck and he was like, aha, I'm foreign, I'll just change my last name.
that's so funny.
He just and you know what all he done? Added a H. And that was it. They couldn't find him because that he was not the person that they said that she you know what I mean? But all the information. My dad never once paid for child support for the 7 kids he had. That's what you call a fucking dog, man. It's a fucking.
That's a man.
You know what I mean? The ones that kept the Burns away from my dad were probably the smartest. I'll be honest, like, but
But
at the same,
you know what? I respect Drive more than anything.
that, like, I won't, bro. Put it this way, right? See, this is what always amazes me, right? See if like one of my older brothers, like, see the way like he wasn't allowed to see he never met him was because he had shagged like her sister, like the mum's sister,
Yeah.
right? And like I love telling this story for some reason. It's just like because I'm actually so impressed. So he's like already shagged the 2 sisters, right? So he gets to meet his son again, like once he's like 18 and all that shit, just by like random luck, seeing her in like you know, like she was walking past like a cafe shop, and
Wait, is
fucking
this the Somali one?
no, this is Turkish. No,
Yeah,
only
okay.
Turkish. Somali's like stepfamily, like stepdad's, like little brother and
Ah, yeah, okay.
shit, right? Honestly. Like, so anyway, like this lassie's like, they started speaking again. She, you know what I mean, whatever. All pleasantries. Like she is allowed to see son again. So like everything starts going really nice. Oh, make up for lost time and shit. The mum, like once starts getting sexually active with my dad again. They're very fucking amazing. Next thing, oh, can my sister come stay with you? He's like, no. Like, but she got nowhere else to go, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And this was my dad's exact words, right? He goes to me, Adam, and see when someone offers you food on a golden plate and they decorate it really nice and like you've not eaten in a couple of weeks, what are you gonna do? And I just looked at him and went, Dad, come the fuck on. Like, no danger have you done that. It's like, yes, I'm not allowed to see him because I fucked her sister yet again. And I was like, respect. What the fuck am I meant to say? But I was just like, okay. It's like, and why? And you know what I mean? That she offered me it on a golden plate. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, okay, but like, did you not? I want to say you know what I mean? Like, I think back about it, it's like, really what I say, like, think about the other car. I know my dad would have just turned around and went, and? I've not known him for 18 years. What's another fucking, you know what I mean?
18?
Yeah, what's another 18? I got pussy at the end of the day. Sisters again. Like, bro, what the fuck? And that's what always impressed me about that story. And like, it was like actually a repeat cycle of history because like, you know how awkward it is when you're like, 17 having a conversation with your dad. Like, he's like, I had to go and take her to the pharmacy for morning after pills. And I'm like, oh my god, Dad, please do not give me a, like, and I said this now, I was like, please do not give me a brother or sister that is younger than my actual son. Like, I can't have my son saying to his uncle, which is younger than him. I was like, yeah, I know that's some fucking weird shit, Dad. And he's like, don't worry about it, son. I've got it all under control. I'm like, you don't fucking sound like you've got this under control. Yeah, I do.
I type shit I say when I'm lying, bro. I got this completely under control.
Well, man, he's like, oh, I actually miss my dad so much, because, like, see, like, I don't know, like, man, see, like, when like, he just had the gift of the gab, and I just, like, sometimes I'm just like, bro, please, like, I just need to, like, have a conversation with you sometimes, just to, like, yeah, I mean, just to, I feel like I'm at that age now where I'm like, I could absorb all that information from him and be like, just, like, world fucking, like, because he had, like, the mind of a conqueror, eh? Like, he just didn't have
He
the
would have
sons
been a
to
great sultan.
yeah, bro, he would have, like, he would have, like, he just, he commanded respect for everyone he interacted with, like, it was just insane, everyone respected him, you know what I mean, like, and they all wanted to fucking try and fuck one, like, that's, like, pinnacle shit, and see if, like, we were maybe just a bit older, or, you know what I mean, like, if maybe my other brothers weren't as fucking tarded as they were, and held on to, like, personal grudges as much as, like, they did, like, you know what I mean, like, we could have like, we could have made shit work, like, but, nah, like, you know what I mean, it was too much ego, too much pride, and shit, like, didn't want to work, you know, we didn't want to work together, we always, like,
Yeah,
trying to
human
hang with,
condition.
like, you know what I mean, like, whereas it should have been, like, right, we work as a fucking unit. There's like, you know what I mean? There's enough of us. Like, this cunt's got the brain. We've got the, you know what I mean? We've got the muscles, like the fucking, like the intelligence. We just need to work on it as a, you know, as a unit. We'll fucking be unstoppable. That's all my dad
Look how
wanted for us.
big Henry Cejudo's head is, by the way, in this
It's,
icon picture.
it is massive, Like, he is fucking
Chrome
huge.
dome looking ass.
Like, I've always said that is like, who else? There's another one who's got like a big fucking face. Like, he just looks like incredibly unproportioned.
Alright, I know the vibe for today, what I'm gonna do, bro. I need to practice some shit.
3.5 stars. But has he all got okay takedowns or something? Meh. El Nino Problemo.
You wanna know something crazy about Henan Barao, bro?
Hmm.
He has more submission wins than he has knockouts.
He has got that. He's a weird like fucker though. But is it not mostly off his striking that he would get like into a submission? Like, it wasn't like he was
Yeah.
takedown offensive. It was like stun you, you drop, I submit you.
Or gets, yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much exactly. I just realized I don't like any of the grapplers in this division.
Cause like it's a weird one. It's like either they're too mixed where it's not like, you know what I mean, where it's like you're a grappler in a sense. You're more like a striker that uses grappling,
Yeah.
or you're just a complete purebred like Marab. But like you can still box them. Oh, that was a nice wee shit cook.
I'm trying to get better on the block counters, especially since the power's dropped. That's what I've been practicing all afternoon, to be honest. That's why I've been throwing left hook so much. Because I want to get that down. Sorry. Fuck, wrong pipe. Yeah.
That's some Scotchy for some.
Nah, I don't like the tap water.
Right. I've stopped drinking tap water, bro. I don't know what it is. Oh shit, bro, I'm eating way too many. I do that way too often on the ground. Like, I get too focused on trying to grab.
Yeah, that's fair though.
That's not. It's poor defense. I have to be better than that. Oh shit, yeah. Top controls a beast with you. So like,
Yeah.
I just have to be careful. I have to really set up like my transitions.
Good shit. That was a really nice. Can I be honest, bro? I've been panicking at throwing uppercuts ever since I watched a video of a dude in PFL the other day get knocked out by not setting one up.
Yeah, bro, I do that as well. Like when shit happens in real life, like, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to actually improve that in my actual gaming life. You never do. Like, see, that's what I think people don't actually try and adapt into their fight style. Might not work. Like, it might not be the meta for the game, but fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know how much shit I've actually learned, like, implemented from like real life fights on this game. Like 90% of my fucking shit.
I mean, I learned the thing from I learned a lot of my kickboxing shit from an actual kickboxer. Like, I used to play with this other Scottish dude who was like a kickboxer. He's the guy who trained with Paul Craig.
Yeah.
But good head kick. And he was telling me about how like you got to utilize like these kicks basically all the time because they throw off shit.
Yeah. Because you're
I
upsetting
was
like the lead foot, basically.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, it'll, or like, he was like, in real life, this shit happens too. Like, you go to throw a hook, someone will hit the leg real hard, and then your leg will wobble. Like, you need to throw the power off. He said that's why you always want to be in this stance, like the way we are right now.
Like orthodox versus orthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
he says
I'll be honest, because like even on the game, right, before you say it, like see on like if they're southpaw, like it's easier to fucking like clap them with that lead kick. Honestly, it's so easy to throw them off.
That was one of the first things I ever got taught in this game too. He was like, "Yeah, bro, this is like really important. Like, if you ever want a leg kick, this has to be your main leg kick instead of the like this one that you always I throw. You don't throw it so much. The back one."
Yeah. It's actually funny, right? That I know all this shit in my head. I just like, you know what I mean? See, because like, and it's because you're playing a game. That's what comes to realize. This is actually a good simulation game. It's not distant management game. It's just like a good like simulation game of like you can do shit on this game, like that you could do in a real fight.
Yeah. Definitely could be better, but a lot of the the striking mechanics especially work like as intended.
Well, I don't think you're ever really going to get like the perfect simulation game of a of a fighting game unless they're actually in there fighting. Like VR gets to such an extent where you're just like actually getting hit by a robot in front of you, like because boom, oh fuck, man, actually getting killed, like.
I might have been a bit eager. Oh, I meant to feint that. Fuck. Is that the... Oh, that was the full transition. I know how to deny that one too.
You don't know, or you?
I do, but I just fucked it up.
I did kind of think you thought I would maybe go up. That's why I went for it, because especially after the denial. I don't like
I hit
to do
right
the
for
same,
some reason.
I don't... Oh, fair enough. I don't like going for the same transition twice, like, you know what I mean? Like, unless it's like something stupid, like half guard. Like, you're in half guard trying to go for full control. Full guard.
Nice, good to know. Oh, we had the same idea.
Yeah. I think it actually goes more in the favour of the person who stands it up, though.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'm making that up, bro. I think. I don't know if that's an actual fact. See, it's always an awkward one. I always think that they're going to jump my back.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I've learned my lesson.
No, you don't. I've not really seen that much on this game.
I think it's just because people don't think it's the same input, probably. To be honest, people are probably like, "Yeah, I probably changed it, bro. It's too hard now." They have not changed it.
I was about to say, did they change it? Fuck.
No.
I'm pretty sure I'm just pushing the same buttons. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you actually think, you're like, oh shit, actually. Like, did they change it? And I've actually had it correct the whole time. Maybe this is why I couldn't do it on UFC 5. Do you know what I mean? They just knew that that's what people were pushing. That like that's why we changed that one, because we found out that a lot of people weren't using the transitions, because they just didn't actually. You know what I mean? They're pushing the wrong ones. So we just simple.
Could you imagine? It
Uh-oh.
would change that shit.
And like they just never said it, because like, and it's like that's
Yeah.
what people don't realize. They're like, Ken, you know what? Like these submissions seem to come out a lot better. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. well, son. Oh, if I look into the dev notes, they added this. Oh shit!
Okay. I didn't want the wall anyway. What the fuck?
Cause I started trying to like push back, but I don't know. It was like we were at like a weird angle. I'm not finding my range properly. Or it's either that or I'm not planting my feet enough. What a takedown off that kick to the leg, like.
Yeah, I'm really good at wrestling sometimes. It's not the hardest thing to be good at, of course, but my takedown shit's pretty decent. I used to practice this shit all the time because I remember you got really good at grappling before I did. So I was like, I have to be good at some kind of grappling.
Yeah, man. Like you have to be on this game. Like I feel. Oh shit! This is where it gets dodgy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, bro. Oh,
Oh shit! Started trying to sling too early.
Thanks, bro.
no, I said thanks, bro.
Jesus.
Ah, nice to know.
Just try to be quick up on it all. It's hard. But like I was actually thinking to myself, I was like, if he starts mixing in takedowns with these stuns, like I don't know if I could defend them.
I tried to get the right timing on that one though, because I thought you were gonna drop your hands back to your head. So I was like, oh, he's gonna think I'm gonna like head kick or some shit.
Ah shit! I thought I was out of range there, but like your toes must have just connected.
Ooh.
Perfect right hook there. Nah, gassed.
That was fun though. That was a good ass round.
That was a mean right hook right there.
Yeah, I felt like I was about to lose off that, to be honest.
See, like that's the thing. Especially with me, I only need one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just need that one fucking stunt to just build my confidence back up.
Good to know.
Oh, I thought I was going to get taken down there.
I thought so too, bro. I was like, he's not gonna throw a second uppercut, so I'll just try right now and hope he doesn't deny. Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Fucking pull the joint out of my mouth. Oh shit.
You good? Do you
Yeah,
need to stop?
no, I'm sorry, just keep going. Had too much like smoke in my mouth.
Ah.
I was was scared that I was going to swallow it, so that's why you just. Oh shit! I did get submitted there, but fucking, I'll take that. Then like a wee fucking. Oh shit! This is bad. Did I defend it? Yes.
Oh, you got that. I went for mount too, thinking I might survive the transition.
Oh, just out of range. Shit.
Oof. God, the many heart attacks every time you throw that head kick.
Whoa, this is risky, man. Okay.
Okay.
Hiya! Oh. Oh. Game.
Nice, you survived.
Okay. I don't know, like, this is from maybe not my fight if it goes to the judges, but I'm gonna put on 5 minutes of fucking entertaining fucking.
I'm joking.
Test me, bitch. Ah, shit! I'm joking. Fuck you! I can't defend that, you know that. That's fucking hacks. That's liabilities right there. That's liabilities. I need to actually really work on that. Because, like, see when it's happening right now.
I don't think you can defend that.
You can. Like, I have defended it before, but it's all by, like, accident. Nice position over submission. Uh-oh. Why are you scared? My defense too good on the ground.
Maybe.
As I said when this was in beta, see the fact that they've sped up the ground strikes, it actually goes so much more in my favour.
Yeah, true. You love the fucking like little head punches and shit.
No, not even like here. Like I mean, actually on the actual ground and pound, it's my defense is so much cleaner when it's actually a faster paced ground and pound. I don't know what it is. Whereas, see, like on 4, see, because it was a bit slower, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like, that's why I struggle so much with a patient ground and pound fighter, because they're just 1, 2. Whereas, like, the cunts are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like, okay, baby, I just need to, like, get the pattern down. Whereas, when it's an intelligently thought out fucking ground and pound, it's like, oh my god, I'm here for days.
I get trigger happy still, bro. I'm not good enough to be able to hold like that back, to be honest. I'm so
Uh,
trigger happy.
You know, same with me, but I've got better with it in a sense because like I know like I'm getting a lot more comfortable with the idea of like giving up posture up, like you know what I mean. Miss like a strike will get a
Yeah.
posture down, like because then I know for a fact I'm safe. Like you can't sway out of that. Why did you not let me get you up? Get up. I would have burnt stamina.
I didn't know
Bro.
what you were gonna. I didn't know if you were gonna try and take top, go for submission in the last like.
Oh my god. Right, bro, you know I was going to attempt guillotine when we were up against the cage. Don't lie. I don't know. I've not got anything to offer anymore. I've tried. I'm sorry, Mama.
Oh.
Ah, shit, I'm down. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I need to actually maybe reset my takedown defense. Oh, was that to the right or to the left?
Left, I
Oh
think.
shit. Did I defend that? Oh, I thought you had
Yeah.
got it too far in.
I was praying that I could get it finished in the last 10 seconds. I was like, bro, I do not want a decision.
I actually thought you had won there, like. But like that's the thing with Marab though. That was maybe your mistake. You forced the decisions. Like you're a decision machine.
Yeah.
Like because
But
if
you
you
got a
look up,
part in me that hates decisions, bro.
nah, you have to like you start like see if like this is what I've really noticed about this game. Like you really have to. Oh my fucking lord! Every round I lost. Yeah, you have to just like see if it's like that's the way I fight. I go for decisions, but like it's more in the fact of I know I'm not going to see a decision, like because of the way I play because it's like once they've made enough mistakes and I've capitalized on them enough, I'm I'm gonna either knock them out or they knock me out. But
Yeah.
if you are fucking like someone you know, like say if you're like Marab, fucking maybe Aljo, who else? Marvin Fattori, fucking. There's a bunch in heavyweight that I would. Curtis Blades is maybe one of them. Like see
That's
if
how I
you
play Jones.
see if you go in and go, I'm going to try and dominate for 5 rounds. I don't want the finish. If the finish opens itself up, I'll take it. But I'm going for a decision win. I want 10-8s every round. That's how I've been trying to think now because 10-8s
Yeah.
are a thing. I'm like in my head, I want to see a 10-8 every fucking round, bro. Like, because that would be a sick picture. 10-8 at this
Yeah.
point, every fight, every round had fuck all on me.
The thing is, I just think characters like, I mean, I can play like perfect for 5 rounds, right? Like, and just win 10-9s.
Nah,
I guess I can do that. I mean, I did that, right? Like, I know how to do it. It's just there's something I just really enjoy about like, especially submissions. Like knowing I'm getting a
well,
submission instead of getting a decision just feels like, yeah, I outplayed you fully. Like,
oh
I
yeah.
worked for this.
You know, there's a dirty see if you get like them down to just like a smidge of stam like submission health, and you like that's when I know I'm like I could submit you, mate. You know what I mean? I've put you in
Yeah.
2 submissions and like you've got no stamina. If I put you in a submission again, it's like I've won. And you know what? Then I stand up and I'm like, I'll give you your chance, son. Let's box. And like, there's that's the toxic fighter in me because I'm like, nah, bro, get back up. We're gonna stand and bang, because like I know I could submit you, but I'm not actually
Yeah,
gonna do it.
I do that if I get spammed, bro.
Nah, I do that. I do it almost as a sign of respect because I'm like, yeah, I mean like. But there is something filthy about it. So R1 hold X for the jump and switch kick. Lead elbow is R2 L1 square. I want to try and work on my Yair, but give me a sec.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, my caffeine consumption has been really fucking decent today. I've not fucking almost gave myself a heart attack 5 times.
That's something to be proud of.
Bro, that's when you know like you're maturing as a male. But like, bro, my actual caffeine like intake and like see at the start of the morning, bro, is
I'm a roll real
actual.
quick.
That sounds like it's actually fucking insane, mate. It's actual disgusting. Like I'm on 2 cups of coffee, 3 scoops each. You know how
My
fucking
girl's really kind because she makes me coffee in the morning, bro. So that's like the only time I drink coffee, really.
I don't think cunts could make me a coffee in the morning. Like honestly, bro, it like actual smells like death, and I love it.
Yeah, you are. I need to see what Anthony Pettis does well. I hope they just don't 5-star his
He
fucking.
can do well.
Thanks, babe. He's got Showtime. His Showtime kick's easy to do now.
I don't know. I've never actually. Well, I knew it was brick fucking solid on 4 to do, but I've never actually seen
Yeah.
it done because it's like such a hard angle to get. You know what I mean? To get
Yeah, you need to be,
running
what is
up.
it, like...
It's like you've both got to be at like on the side of the cage. Like it's just a weird angle, mate. Like to try and catch
You're,
it.
like, never in that position, right? Because if either of you are, or both of you are on the side of the cage, that means one of you's out of position.
Yeah, like, and not just by a little bit. It's like majorly out. You know what I mean? Like, if yous are both like, yeah, I mean, I could maybe see it if like, you know, like how you can pin me up against the cage, and like I'm trying to
Yeah.
jump out on the right. I could potentially see it on the counter of maybe one of them, but I don't know. Like, is the input of that kick quick enough for me? You know, like, if once I've
To
swayed,
not hit the hook.
aye, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like the hook just beats it every time. Or the overhand even. Like a quick haymaker or overhand just beats that.
because I'm no jump swaying and then fucking backing off. I'm jump swaying and then going right round to like pin you up
Yeah.
against the cage. It's so like it puts you to position near enough every time. Like, but then again, I've never seen someone, or I don't know if anyone's actively been, you know, been looking for that in their matches, you know, to try and land it.
It's the type of shit you'd throw out against someone who's you're playing against like in like Division 1.
Ah, aye, something, aye. Or when you're just like fucking about and you're like, oh bro, I just like, not even with like one of your actual bros. It's like someone you know you're just fucking up and you're like, you know what I mean? Like you're just being generous with your time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even joining a match with them. You're like, oh, you know what? I've never tried this. Let me just look at my combos for a second.
Get it? So give me a second, 1 sec, before the match starts.
Right, oh, okay. So that's how I do that. Never tried that before. And well, that's when you should be worried. See when someone goes, ah, you know what? I didn't know I could do that. And like they've played the game for a decent amount of time. Just know you're about to get executed because you're shit. Or like because they're
Ooh,
so.
what's that accuracy?
Whose mine's or yours?
Mine. Did you see that?
I just can't fucking get away from you. Then I feel like I'm glued to your chest. The pictures, they're memorizing. Oh.
Like, what the fuck is that accuracy?
I'm terrible with, like, yeah, bro. I don't know what is on this game.
It feels weird on this game.
I need so much distance with him.
I thought you were gonna walk into that.
It's either like I'm in too much, in too far, or out. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, what the fuck was that I was gonna do? Okay. They're just gonna change the controls of that.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, it still does when they put you in the correct position to throw that kick.
Yeah. Every time I'm in the position right now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if that is.
No. That's why I keep doing that, like, jump, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was only just putting myself into position in case you. Oh, okay. That was actually fucking sick. Not gonna lie. I don't know how.
Yeah,
If
do
I,
you know, do you
I
know how
don't
to
know
do
how.
flying triangles?
I know roughly how to do them.
It's like the same as flying guillotine, just with the other button.
Ah, from what, just like normal clinch up like this.
I think, like... Oh, no, you need to be, like, advanced clinch. I don't know how to change... There we go. And then... Fuck. I fucked it
Oh,
up,
is it
but yeah,
only from
something
the
like
clinch?
that.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So does he have that instead of the guillotines? Oh no, you said the other
You might
one.
have both. Yeah. I think flying arm bars are also that one.
I'm not fucking gonna tell you that. I only need to know about my trusty guillotine.
True, I love the Gully. My favorite submission. That and Kimura. Kimura's are I mean, you see me spam them all the time. I love Kimuras.
Yeah, they are good. It's just I don't know how to defend like when I'm the offensive submission person.
Yeah.
Like I just can't control them in that position. If I get that down, then I will fucking really will be using Kumurs a lot.
Oh.
That was like a 50-50. I wasn't sure if your spinning kick was one of the ones that like shoot out or
Hooks.
if it was like hooks round. Because like if it fucking hooked round there, that was probably like clean. Swayed into it and everything. And now you're mixing them both up, you wee cheeky.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I'm gonna throw a body. Fuck.
See, that's how this is like. I know like the way I have to use Jair in this game. It just feels so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think it'd be better if I was on a boxer, to be honest. This match was a weird one in general.
Nah, I'm actually glad you're not a fucking boxer. If you had the boxing pressure, bro, I would actually probably cripple.
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause like I don't know what Anthony's like fucking boxing stats are, but bro, like you're fucking got like a magnet in the gloves, bro.
Yeah, shit's so weird. I'm not even timing it like that perfect a lot of the time either.
Like I know I'm not being like the best with like getting away for you, but Jesus Christ, man, it's like
I think it's partly the stance, you know? Like, a part of me feels like he like lunges a little bit.
right.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. That was a nice wee Jair combination there.
Oh.
That lag, like that the whole way through that lag bit there was like, where's
Yeah.
it going? Header body, where's it header body? Because I was like, it was at that perfect thing we have the animation where it's like, oh fuck, we don't know.
You literally see the thought process in like
Yeah,
4K.
and that's the fucking dirty thing, eh? Because I was like, oh, bro, like if this lands to the head, like I can't actually say it's because it's like, you know what I mean? Like because I timed it better because like it's paused at such a way you know I'm throwing a kick, and it's like, what's he throwing? Header body, header body. I'm just like, shit. See if I was you in that position, right? You know what I would have done? Blocked the body and fucking tried to duck down. Like, because like I've started using that against you, but like the real risk is like you have to watch out for uppercuts. You have to be so
Yeah.
fucking careful.
I have like this risk to reward ratio in my head constantly, and every time I think about the idea of getting hit with an uppercut, I'm like, yeah, this is just too bad.
It was in. I don't think it was not that fight, not the fight before, but the fight before that. You were
Yeah.
like landing like you were doing like great shit with like body kicks and then going to the head, and I was like, fuck, like I can't actually. What's it called? Like I can't afford to like block my head and eat body kicks. I can't afford to block my body because he's going to throw a head kick. Okay, I'll just block my body and duck and pray for the best. Because you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
was just like, this is not fucking my cup of tea right now.
I'm trying to think who I want to play here.
You can change division if you want.
I love featherweight.
I don't mind it. I like some of the new additions, but it still feels a wee bit dead.
Barren.
Aye.
Yeah.
And the changes they've done to the max specifically.
I love those changes. They make me want to play this division.
I don't know. And funny enough, I don't really come up against Volkanovski enough to like warrant like worry if I see him getting picked.
Yeah.
But I think that's because like cunts are like worried about giving up that much range, which I think is a great trade-off. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
I think maybe Yair feels a bit too long for this division.
Yeah, he's got that issue like Donald Cerrone has in like lightweight.
I just need to and this is why I fight like the way I do. Like, it's because right now I'm actively trying to like hurt you because like of the power that you can like accumulate. So like if I play like, that's why I end up playing like slow because I'm like, oh shit, like if I was just patient, like going into like the third or fourth, like I would have been able to like do more because he's like tired.
True.
But like the risk in this one is like the damage accumulation that you're gonna muster going into just even the second. It's a bit fucking much, especially off like mistakes like that. I feel like my strikes are always just jammy strikes. They're not like, yeah, I mean, they're not like actual clean fucking combinations. It's just like,
Yeah.
that was actually the best fucking punch I threw this whole match.
That was a nice one. Nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, again.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. I need more of like a boxing stance against McGregor. I can't kickbox against him. He's able to just like walk through your kicks too often.
Yeah, he just walks into you. He feels so good in the first 2 rounds though.
Yeah, that's why you need like the boxing thing with is because I just don't feel my boxing's like quick enough to like actually fucking, you know what I mean, like kind of interrupt you. Like even if you were to start gassing, bro, like I don't feel like I would be able to do fuck all with it.
Whoa, that left hand's like a piston. Oh fuck. That kick's like a piston.
I was actually going to say they're awfully fucking quiet. Like how come they're speaking for you?
No.
Like, forgot we've got it on fucking Apex. Is it Apex or fucking?
Yeah, I forgot that's it. I might put him back on in a second. I'm kind of missing. Oof. I'm missing John Anik.
I know, like I'm missing DC. I miss his shit takes because he like infuriates me to the point where I'm like, fuck you, DC. I'm gonna go out and prove you wrong.
He's like,
You know what I mean?
guys, John Jones is not a top 5 lightweight ever. We
I
got
call
guys
bullshit,
like
DC. Nah, actually, did you see like what he was saying about John Jones and Joe Rogan? He was
No.
like actually praising him to like the most day. He was like, "Fuck, he's so good. He beats me every time." He was like, he took me down like when he was talking about the press conference, and he's like, and I was on my back. Joe, imagine me on my back, Olympic gold wrestler. or whatever. Like I'm like, okay, and he goes, you know, I fucking thought I might bite this motherfucker. I just was like, what the fuck? And you know what I mean? He's like, you know what I mean? I'm on my back. I might just bite him for a press conference. We came head to heads. He's like, I might just bite this motherfucker. And I just was like, do you see? I was like, see if you had bit him, like, bro, you know how much more like that would have shown that you've got that dog in you as well. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
people
Like,
would like you, DC. People
Ken,
haven't liked you since you retired.
like, see when cunts say shit like that and say a bit something a bit fucked up. Like, I was thinking about biting this motherfucker. I was like, you know, I actually respect them because I'm like, bro, you know what? There is that crazy side in you, but you pussy because you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
he was
Cubby,
like, there was a perfect moment
remember
as well. Like, I could have
Jamaica?
just like, hum. You know what I mean? He could have even spun it into John.
And that's why people like John Jones more than you. He does it.
You know what I mean? He could have made spun that into a wee joke. And you know what is funny? He's like, you know what? It wouldn't have been the first time we have seen it either. Like in combat sports, like Mike Tyson done it to fucking Evander Holyfield. I was just like, oh, bro, please.
He's like, oh yeah, like that classic fight, Evander Holyfield fight with Mike Tyson. Shut
But
the
like I
fuck
think
up,
because
DC.
because he was like he had like this internal dialogue. It was like some people might see me as a bitch, and he's like, but then he's like, you know what? It's not the first time they would have seen this. Like a bite, like you know what I mean? Like a bite and a fit. You know what I mean? I was just like respect to you, DC bro. Like I see that dog. Dog respects
You do
dog. You know
have
what I
that
mean?
dog in.
What time are we on? It's only 10:15, man, and I'm fucking tired. That's never a good sign.
I'm probably down for a few more anyway, and then I might do one or two more, and then I gotta go get a drink. I'll probably play some fucking, I
I
don't
was
know,
gonna say
Monster Hunter.
this is probably my last one. I want to play some CK.
That's fair, bro. You gonna stay in party for a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Because I'm fucking like I'm gonna restart that fucking Barcelona playthrough and like hang with, because like you start off with like your cousin as your rival and shit, and like you get free claims.
yeah,
You've got free claims on them. So like you start off, you might like I always try and like marry someone with good like stewardship because like I want to have all of like Barcelona under my control. Um, so I need like
you're the only
six.
person.
I go for this stewardship wife, and then fucking what's it called? When I have a second son, what I do is you also start off with more claims on like the wee islands just off the coast of Spain.
Yeah,
Fucking you start off with claims on them as well. So depending on what your lead,
Mallorca and shit.
yeah, like depending on what your liege does, he sometimes actually like goes over and like because I was just like fucking around on it, like just wanting to see what like shit you could do. And he sometimes goes over there and like conquers it because you've got claims, so he's doing it as a favour for you. What's it called? So like, I typically give that to my second son because I'm like, you know what, like, that's probably the best way to like kind of play that, like, so like it doesn't fuck up like inheritance.
Yeah,
And then like I don't know, I need to then like, I'm also now trying to figure out a way how do how do I deal with
sorry.
this French king, because I know like once Charles or is it Charles whatever the fucker dies, like
Yeah,
obviously it usually gets split up between the two fucking kids. So like it's just trying to I'm never in the like I think it's impossible to get to the position of like a vassal before that fucker dies. And then like I don't know, I do kind of enjoy like the going to the king's court and like asking for support like again for the
yeah.
borders because I feel like
That's
what I mean
another layer.
it's another layer of interactivity and like can like when I pay homage like I was actually thinking like can like go and like use prestige. I was like and give nothing. I was like no, like this is like the king of France, mate. Like we need to go with a gift worthy of the fucking worthy for him. Like
King of France.
so like I didn't have any money, so I was like, you know what? I'll offer him like a favor, and like so like I gave him a favor, and then he had then done something for me, like which resulted in him getting like so he had like a week favor, and then it was like fucking turned into like a proper like legit favor because like
Yeah.
another event had popped up, and I was like, you know what, like that just shows you like, you know what I mean, like I'm in the pocket of the king in a sense, like it's worked out in my benefit. And I started shitting myself for a bit because I was like, man, as if he just hits
Whoa.
me with like he wants like a massive fucking, you know what I mean? He's like, I want like extraordinary tax like off you, because like I was a bit panicked, mate. I was like, this king can actually ask for anything, and I'm just gonna have to say aye.
True.
But like it's fun because you can also like set up alliances, like you know what I mean, like with the foreign faiths and whatnot. So like you can
Yeah.
kind of have an alliance, like you know what I mean. If you're really wanting to go that route, you can have an alliance with him. Maybe set up a couple of internal alliances with other vassals to help with the independence war, and then fucking, you know what I mean. Like that could be an interesting way to take it.
True. There's loads of cool shit. Iberia, even though that's a really good fight with a Spenber, to be honest. I can't lie.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have spent the fiver on it, like, fucking, if I had to. Like, unfortunately,
Yeah,
like, I
facts.
just, well, I say unfortunately. Fortunately, I just, for some reason, it must have still counted as the first season pass thing that I bought.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder when. I wonder if
Uh,
they even have two different season passes.
they will win, like, they probably will for the next one, because, like, I know, like, they've got, like, a bunch of, like, DLC out already on console. Because, like, see if you're really just, like, curious about what the next, like, DLCs and shit are going to be, just go into, like look on Steam, because they have it all there. And that's the
Okay.
exact path that they'll come out, but, like, just the question is when.
I hope sooner than later.
Well, look at, what's it called? Like, so, the way, like, Stellaris has done it is, like, because, like, they had so much to work with, they kind of pumped out somebody else. Like, they pump out 3 at a time. But I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure once, like, see, this season pass is the last before it's like it's on to new content. And I don't know how that works. Are they going to bring it out to, you know, PC, get it for fucking like ages before they can even port it to console?
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe Paradox is like, maybe do we wait until, you know what I mean, like there's more, you know, like more DLC for it, so that we can kind of pump out a couple of DLCs for PlayStation, or are we going to have it? We're bringing DLCs out for both of them, like PC and console at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I'd win that trade.
It's just the power of Armin, mate. Armin Tarzukian,
I've never watched Armin fight, bro.
bro. Did you not see him fucking clean KO Benil,
I see the hot. I see like. Well, I saw the only thing I saw about that fight was Benil on the floor, looking like he was crying, pretty much.
bro? He got like first minute like fucking flying knee up the clinch.
I feel so fucking bad for him, bro.
And like
I love Bilal.
Armin's had like a strange UFC career. Like his first fight was against Islam, 5 rounds on short notice. Like, and he went 4 rounds with him.
You could say he's destined to be a champion if you
Well,
looked at his like career, but he might end up being like Dustin, where he just has everything but the championship.
well, after his knockout of Beneil, like Dana has said that like Armin has thrown a wrench in the plans with Oliveira. Fucking, what's it called? Islam.
No.
Whether that means like Islam says Armin versus Charles, you know, to like get a legitimate, you know, contender between the two, or
Let my Charles have a fucking championship fight, bro. I want him to have another one.
it's kind of, but like, I think that's mainly because he said that he didn't want a rematch straight away. He could have got the rematch straight away, but he said he didn't want it. And this is like the UFC saying, is that right, son? You've got to work for your shit. Milk as much money out of him before you actually have to pay for him in case he fucking beats him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because like, look at the fan popularity behind him.
It's true.
I might actually generally be fucking ill.
I might
Absolute
hop
brag.
off for a little bit, bro.
No worries, bro.
Sound. Catch.
Easy, take it easy. Well, I suppose, guys, that's me done for this UFC 5 stream. I hope you have enjoyed. Peace out.